Hi there! In this lesson, we're going to take a look at some of the important things to keep in mind when you import from China. I'll give you some specific pointers on importing from China into the US, UK and Europe, and Australia and New Zealand. Let's get started by talking about why you would import from China. China is fast becoming a production superpower, manufacturing a hefty proportion of the world's consumer products, particularly in the technology sector. And what does this mean to you? Because the Chinese economy is in a growth period, costs of manufacturing are very low compared to elsewhere in the world. This presents a fantastic opportunity to you as a seller. By sourcing your merchandise directly from China, you are able to get extremely low prices per unit and turn them around for a high profit in your own country. There are an enormous variety of products produced in China, from homeware, fashion, electronics, musical instruments, cosmetics, power tools, and more. Here are some important points to bear in mind when dealing with China. If you are worried about quality, don't listen to the horror stories. As long as you spend time talking to your supplier, check their reputation from the SaleHoo forum, ask for a sample, and start with a small order first, you shouldn't have any problems. When it comes to contacting suppliers, the best way is to either call or use instant messaging to chat. Email is fine too, but sometimes suppliers get snowed under with emails, so phone or instant messaging, if the supplier uses it, will get you your answers faster. Many SaleHoo members wonder about buying branded items from China-based suppliers, such as Chanel shoes or Dior handbags. We advise that you avoid products advertised as authentic designer brands from China. 9 times out of 10, these will be fakes. Go for non-branded items instead, but keep in mind that items from Hong Kong are often legitimate and authentic. If you are buying designer or branded items, always ask to see their paperwork from the brand owner that gives them permission to sell the items. Let's move on to safe importing from China to the United States. Guess what? China is now the 3rd largest trade partner of the USA. Importing from China is only going to become easier and more common as China opens its arms to international trade. Here are 6 essential tips to make sure you get off to a good start. And these tips apply if you are importing to the UK, Australia, or anywhere else in the world. Tip number 1. Before you do anything else, check up on import restrictions for your product you want to import. You can do this by calling your local customs authority or by visiting www.customs.gov.